I'm David Craig with the law firm of Craig, Kelley, and Faultless. I'd like to talk about what trucking companies do immediately following a semi-tractor trailer wreck. What most people don't know is that semi-drivers are trained to call the company as soon as a wreck happens. What's shocking is that the trucking companies actually train their drivers, or some trucking companies train their drivers, to contact them even before they call 911. As soon as the trucking company receives that phone call, they immediately begin taking steps to protect their truck driver and to protect their company. Even while the police are still at the scene, it's not uncommon for the trucking company to have their claims person arrive. We've even seen cases where the trucking company's attorney and their claim person arrive at the scene while the bodies are still being removed from the vehicles that were hit by the tractor trailer. The families of the victims of a tractor trailer wreck are usually worried about their family. Sometimes people die in these wrecks, or sometimes they're seriously injured, or a combination of both. The families usually gather together at a house, or they're gathered together at a hospital, and the last thing they're thinking about is preserving physical evidence or preserving the evidence. But the trucking company, they're immediately set a team together to go out and try to minimize the amount of money that they ultimately will end up paying. They have truck experts that will come in and download the electronic data that's available in this tractor trailer. They will have mechanical experts take the truck apart or look at it and see if there was anything wrong with it or defective in it. We've had cases, more than I can even count, where the trucking company actually attempted to repair things that were defective before the family could hire an attorney to do an inspection. We've had cases where the trucking company physically removes the tractor or the trailer from the state where the wreck happens to make it more difficult for the victims' families and their attorneys to inspect the vehicles. I had a case in Kansas where the tractor and the trailer were 2 states away before the family hired me. Once I was hired, we were able to freeze that vehicle and actually conduct an inspection. Shockingly, the trucking company had already repaired the brakes on that, and the brakes were defective at the time of the wreck. They had repaired it and attempted to make it look like it hadn't been repaired. I have another case that's pending right now where the tractor and trailer were removed from Indiana all the way to Texas before the family hired our law firm. The trucking company will hire people to go talk to witnesses. They will go out and do it in such a way to try to get the witnesses to say things favorable to the truck driver or to put in question the witness's memory. The trucking company has folks that are looking after their interest. It's important that the family of the victims of a tractor trailer wreck hire an attorney as soon as possible. The trucking company is going to have a head start. They're going to be at the scene while the investigation with the police is still going on. But the sooner that the family can get their own attorney, an experienced truck wreck attorney, involved, the better off they're going to be. When we're hired, what I do is immediately put my own team together. When I'm hired, I immediately get a court order stopping the trucking company from moving the trucks. I get a court order saying that they can't fix the truck or repair the truck or alter the trucks in any way. I get my own person, an expert that will fly in to download the electronic data. We'll make sure that they haven't altered it or changed it. We will begin immediately taking the steps that are necessary to protect the families of the semi-tractor trailer wreck.